Hi everyone, welcome back to the final round of our Modern League with Old School Just Guy Geist. Um, so far we are 3-1 against 2 rounds against Boggles, one Is It Breach, and last round was against Burn. So pretty happy with this league so far. We'd like to pick up this last round, but really happy with our play. Last game I completely forgot that Ruined Halo prevented the damage of Rampaging Frostodon from my creatures entering the battlefield. So that was, I suppose, a misplay, but ended up not being punished for it. I think we've been on the play every game this league. That's like absolutely amazing. Hand isn't great getting punished for a colorless source here. I think it is good enough. We'll just play the Flooded Strand first, go and get. I mean, we really want to get a blue source, but we'll go get Sacred Foundry so that we might get Steam Vents. We'll see what our opponent plays. Make our decision from there. Sacred Foundry's good in some matchups. It's the land you want in some matchups, but the majority of the time you just want to make sure you're getting to your blue to cast Cryptic Command. Hopefully our opponent's avatar isn't a indicator of what they're playing, because we do not want to play against Tron. Skred, possibly, which might mean that we want to go get basic planes with this. Because of that, we're just going to pass. I think we're going to play our island and pass. Expecting like a Simian Spirit Guide or a Blood Moon or a Ritual into a Blood Moon. Mind Stone. Probably fine. So this is definitely Skred we're playing against. I'm just going to get the basic planes just to be safe. Pass, we'll play Celestial Colonnade. Pass. Hold up Mana Leak. Still don't have red mana, which isn't great for us. But we're taking on the more controlling role in this matchup, so we have more time to find our colored sources, in theory. Yes. I could Ghost Quarter this. If I had a Field of Ruin, I would definitely do it. I don't really want to set myself back to the land in this matchup, though. So that's getting Mana Leak. He might have the Redirect spell. Nope. That's probably sideboard if he does have it anyway. Just pass. So if we see our Visions and we don't find a land, means we can't do Snapcaster and a Mana Leak, but we have the other Mana Leak, I suppose. So we will see our Visions. There's our Steam Vents on top. We're going to put both of these on top with Steam Vents first and pass it on back. We'll Mana Leak this again. Did I not pay blue? There's an argument for letting this resolve so that we have Mana Leak for a different spell, but because we have the Snapcaster, we have Mana Leak open. Anyway, a Storm Breath Dragon can really get us well in this matchup, so hopefully they don't draw that. I think they only run one of them anyway. Here we're going to shock this in. We can electrolyze them end of turn if they don't play anything too terrifying. Okay, that's probably good for us. That takes them down to 5 mana. As I said, we'll electrolyze them end of turn. Okay. Red, blue, 1. This draws us our Snapcaster Mage. Cryptic Command's great. We'll pass again. This is just an activation. It's possible I should be Ghost Quartering this just to take them off their source of card advantage. Treasure Map is a fantastic card. That's so much card advantage. I don't have a way of dealing with that outside of Cryptic Command. How much mana do they have open? 5, so that's Storm Breath mana. I can Ghost Quarter it when it transforms so they don't actually get the card advantage. Yeah, I think that's our plan. Here we're going to Snapcaster Electrolyze again. It's deciding whether they want to kill Snapcaster in response, I suppose. Hoping they let us untap, we can bounce Snapcaster and counter whatever spell they play next turn. The ability resolves, we're going to fire it off. Blue 1. Seems like Moto's being a little bit slow again. Not awful. We'll go ahead and pass. We're going to scry 1. Would have probably made sense to scry 1 with the treasure map before doing the scrying sheets. Because if you have a land, you can put it on top to get with the scrying sheets. Definitely think we're countering this. How much mana are they at? 1, 2, 3, 4. So unfortunately, this leaves us open to land plus Storm Breath Dragon. But we are going to counter target spell. We could draw a card or we could bounce Snapcaster Mage. How many lands are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we get a land off the top, wait, actually, we need another blue source in order to pull off what I want to do. We're just going to draw a card because we have the other Snapcaster Mage in hand. Dude, what did I... Oh. Sorry, guys. I have to tap all my blue mana. Sorry about that. Here another land, not exactly the one we wanted. This is another Blood Moon. Chandra. Chandra's pretty darn good as well. Just adding mana. Probably just a scry. Skred that. Okay. And scry. Pretty good. On the 2 cards in hand for them. I don't know if they went top or bottom. I guess I should be paying attention to that. Bottom is probably good for us. Mountain allows us to attack this with Colonnade. Could also do some combination of Helix and Bolt to take it out. That's probably what we do, even though. So what happens if we just fire this all off at their face? That's 9 damage. Snapcaster makes it 12, 14 if Snapcaster gets in. Because of how much burn we have in hand and we have the Colonnade activation next turn, I am kind of tempted to just pass and fire off all this burn on their face next turn. So we might get punished for this line for not answering the Chandra, but we're going to give it a shot. We've accrued our card advantage. They can gain a little bit of it back via Chandra. If they're just plussing and dealing 2 damage to us, I'm not very afraid of that, to be honest. Even if they plus hit a Stormbreath Dragon and cast a Stormbreath Dragon, that means they hit us for 4. It takes us down to 13 and whatever they have in hand. Like, I think we're okay. I'd say this game's pretty easily won for us here. Unless there's something I'm not expecting. Another Blood Moon would be pretty tough. We could Snapcaster Cryptic that by Ghost Quartering probably the Mountain. But that's really not what we want to do. Let's see what he hits here. Snow-covered mountain, so we take 2. End step, we're going to Helix him. Snap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Helix you. Snapcaster. Target Helix. Helix you. So this takes him down to 8 Colonnade and 6 points of damage in hand. Still feel pretty good about this. He can draw a bunch of cards off of this. Still don't think we're redirecting. If we draw another bolt, we win. Okay, so does this win it for us? We would need another white source. As well as another red, so no. But we do have lethal in hand. It's just a matter of 4, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana available still, so we could attack with Colonnade. And we can't fire off any of this. I think we just pass. I don't see any reason for us not to just pass here. Treasure map transforms. We may want to just Ghost Quarter this before he has the chance to draw extra cards off of it. I think since we're winning on... Shoot, I forgot. Dude. No, we're good. We are good. So with that ability on the stack, I think we want to Ghost Quarter this. One, two, three, four. we can still do everything we want to do. Yeah, we're going to score to that. Should have confirmed before this that she doesn't ultimate at 6, but she doesn't. Doesn't mean it was right to not check. Another Chandra. Interesting. Cast that, he can exile again. Nope, it's getting in for 2. And step, we Helix. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. What did I just click? I probably need to play a little faster. I'm already down 2 minutes on my opponent. Just fire this off to save time. Hopefully we didn't just lose somehow there. Okay. Alright, so against Skred, we probably want Negate. Ruined Halos, not Celestial Purge for sure. Wear Tear. So we probably want Counterflux. We might want the Kitchen Finks as well. We can be the bigger control deck. I don't know much about what they board in against us. Storm Breath and Elspeth. Elspeth, I'm not so sure about. Engineered is an answer to Blood Moon, but it's a bad answer to Blood Moon. We'll get rid of it. Running a Stony Silence in this list. Path is a little weak. We saw the Pia and Kieran, so that might be a reason to keep in Engineered Explosives or bring in Static Cat. Is it Static Caster? The game could get grindy, so we could bring in Sphinx's Revelation. What do we want to take out, I guess, is a better question. That's probably where we should start. Spell Snare. Doesn't really have... What target did we hit with it last game? I don't think it has many targets. Valor's Stance I don't think has many targets in this matchup. Geist is probably pretty good in this matchup as long as they don't resolve some kind of token maker. Elspeth's decent at killing planeswalkers. We need to board a little bit more quickly, probably. Stormy Bee. What of these do we guaranteed want? We want this, this, and this. We'll get rid of Stormy Bee for Counterflux and an Electrolyze for an Static Caster. Probably should have brought in Sphinx's Revelation. Not entirely sure. So now we're looking for a hand with either a bunch of basics or we really wanted a Wear Tear or a Celestial Purge. This hand isn't great. I think we probably want to mulligan this. Probably want a hand that's more counterspell heavy. This hand's just way worse. I probably was supposed to keep the last hand. We're on the draw, so that gets us to this mana leak. Alright, we'll keep this one. And we'll put that on top. Keeping this hand off the strength of Blessed Alliance against Stormbreath Dragon and negate hopefully for Blood Moon or for Chandra. Playing the Flooded Strand so we can go get an island. Another relic. Snapcasters are dead. Deciding whether or not to fetch right here. I think we do. We may even just get Steam Vents since we made it through a turn without Blood Moon. That's fine, man. You got my card exiled. We're just going to get the island to be safe. The other Flooded Strand. We get another island more than likely. Treasure map. Source card advantage. I don't think we can waste our negate on it. Want to save the negate for their threats because their threats are mostly Planeswalker based. We may get a Hallowed Fountain here. Let's just... Not really sure what land we should be getting here. Let's just get the other island again to be safe. Probably a little bit too afraid of Blood Moon. However, at this point, we don't, like, if they cast one, we don't even have to cast the negate on it. Because we've fetched around it. And we still have all three of our colors, so it's not like we're not going to be able to cast our spells. Great to find a Ghost Quarter or a Field of Ruin to deal with that. Sorry about that, guys. My face is probably super bright right now. Just had my light malfunction a bit. I apologize for this. There's a photographer's trick where you take an extremely bright light, like one of the ones that almost appear to be blue. They're so bright. And if you put a white piece of fabric over top of it, cool, now we're all messed up. It gives you a good picture quality, supposedly. That's debatable judging by my webcam, but my webcam's also super cheap. So, I think we just pass again. Sorry, I got distracted there. I should probably zone back into this game. Falling again. I think the mount on my light is coming down. I apologize, guys. We'll try to focus on this. And if that falls, I'll just go ahead and deal with the bright light for now. Not too horrible for you guys. Hopefully it's fine, because I'm not going to deal with it while I'm playing this game. And Kieran, unfortunately, we don't have an answer to. This game 2 is not looking great for us. We're going to go ahead and Helix here. Tempted to flash and Snapcaster Mage, but I think we'll hold off. Geist is pretty good. Hopefully they don't have a Chandra or something to back that up. Possibly should have played around that by keeping up Negate. However, they have the card advantage. set up, and we are missing land drops, so only 12 minutes left. It's sad as it is to say, there's some logic to conceding. He passes without attacking. We're going to bolt a Thopter and attack with Geist. Do that to save a little time since we timed out on our third match of the league. This is a cost. Storm Breath. Luckily, we have Blessed Alliance. We just take 2. Let's kill one. We're gonna end up killing it anyway. White source. White source. No, not a white source. Think we're gonna pass here. Storm Breath has haste. Surprised he didn't attack with it. I would have expected him to attack with that and leave back both of the Thopters. I'm not going to fight over this with Snapcaster Mage because I want to keep my mana open. Please attack with just Stormy Bee. That would be awesome. Nope, just the Thopter. Stormy Bee is just holding down the fort. He's just trying to get the 7 lands, deal damage to me that way. White mana, huh? On the gateway line. You got me, I bet. Negating that ley line just as much because Blessed Alliance is our only answer to Storm Breath Dragon, because we want to be able to fire off burn spells at their face. So there are lots of reasons. Are you Skredding your own token? I have no idea why you would do that. Literally no idea why you would do that. Found our land. Unfortunately, we can't attack with Geist, so we pass. Now my hope is, now that he's down to just Storm Breath Dragon, he'll attack with Storm Breath Dragon, and we can Blessed Alliance it. Come on, attack. Damn it. We're gonna go get blue-white. Could flash in Snapcaster here. I think we will. And we'll attack with it next turn, provided we find a lightning bolt or something like that. Another Snapcaster isn't great. What are you doing? Oh, your monstrosity. I could path this Snapcaster Mage, get myself down a card. It's really just a 7-mana shock that turns this into a 7/7. I think I'm just gonna let this resolve. It only deal, or not shock, lightning bolt. Sorry, but 7 mana for a lightning bolt's still just ridiculous. Just gonna pass. Attack with that thing. Do it. It resolves. Worried about our time a little bit. I know we're at 10 minutes. Please attack. Gonna flash in Snapcaster Mage again. And we're gonna attack with both of them. Search is pretty damn great. Do that. Are we still attacking with the Snapcaster Mages? Search is never gonna flip because it is relics. It's still card selection. Relic is actually seeming to be really good against our deck. Sorcerer's Spyglass, huh? Well, I'm not gonna flip it. It lets you look at my hand. There's nothing I can do about that. But he knows about Path and Blessed Alliance. I need to remember that. I'm assuming this is gonna name search for Escanta. Or Escanta the Sunken Ruin. 9 minutes left. No real win conditions in sight for us. I think there's a possibility we should be conceding here. The thing is, our opponent doesn't have any win conditions in sight either. Come on. This is Chandra. Chandra is going to be tough for us to beat. I don't actually think we can beat it. Might just want to concede the game right here. See what we draw. Yeah, we're just going to concede that game. That way we have a little bit more time for game 2. So Runed Halo is an answer to Stormbreath Dragon. And our own Stormbreath Dragon because we just want to go a little bit faster probably. Take out Is It Static Caster and maybe a Snapcaster or two. A little strange that he brought in Leyline of Sanctity, but I guess we did burn him out pretty well. Game 1. Any of this we want to take out? Take out a Path. And a Pithing Needle for another Path. We can name that Treasure Map. We can name any number of things with Pithing Needle. I think it's actually pretty good against his deck, and we should have brought it in for game 2. Path, however, was pretty clearly lackluster. Be nice if we had some non-white threats, but that's kind of the way we built the deck, was just Geists and Kitchen Finks is our main threat. Kitchen Finks to improve the burn matchup. It's taking some time to decide with their sideboarding decisions. On the play, one land, this is a mulligan. Wish we had a basic in this hand. I think in general this is a keep. If he plays a ley line, these are going to suck though. Finished. Almost no chance of winning this game. We need to find just lands off the top of our deck for the rest of the time. We're gonna fetch, get Hallowed Fountain. We're not gonna play around Blood Moon this game because we mulligan so low. I don't think we have the resources to do that. Good, we found a land. We're gonna. We want to, so we draw 1, 2, then that gives us one draw. Do we want to bottom? Go to bottom Lightning Helix, top negate, play Colonnade, pass. Gonna play out Kitchen Finks this turn. And hopefully Elspeth next turn if we draw a land. Good moon. Eidolon's pretty good. Especially considering all of his spells cost so much. So Mana Leak wasn't what we wanted to see, but we will attack with Kitchen Finks. Mana Leak's not bad necessarily. Sucks that we take 2 damage off the Eidolon to do it, but it's good that we have an answer to like something like Storm Breath Dragon or that. I don't think. Not sure if we're in the position where we want to be trading. Ian Kieran. Unfortunately, I think we need to do that. Take 2. Damn, we are taking so much damage. Do this before attacking. We're probably not going to attack because we've dealt so much damage to ourselves. Finding a land. I think we don't want both of these. I think we just want one of them. Although, if he has a Blood Moon, we're not playing around Blood Moon this game. We're going to pass without attacking. Next turn we'll play Elspeth, spit out a token, and attack with Finks. Again, dealing more damage to ourselves. We didn't top that Steam Vents, did we? Glad to see that Mind Stone was our opponent's draw. I could take this, go to 7, then next turn leave back Kitchen Finks and attack with a 4/4 soldier. I actually think that's what my plan is. I'm not going to block. I'll take my 2. Blessed Alliance is great. So we are going to give this +3/+3 implying. Attacking for 4. And pass. Could have actually attacked with both our creatures, untapped them. What is this targeting? Me? Just got to make sure I stay above 2 so that I can cast this Blessed Alliance. Takes me down to 4. He has another bolt or 2 in hand. 2 bolts I die to. Storm Breath is really good. Please just attack with Storm Breath. Yeah, gotcha. I mean, if he has a bolt, no, he's tapped out. Does that just win us the game? So this is 4, 7, 11. It forces the chump block. We're at 6. What do we want to do here? Force the chump block on Finks, we gain 2. I like that plan. I don't think we're dying from 8 out of nowhere. I could be wrong. Right, this is 4, 8, 11. Think we got this? I've been kind of quiet, guys. I'm trying to go quickly. I guess our clock isn't much of a concern now. This game's going to be wrapping up here in the next minute or 2 anyway. I don't think there's anything our opponent can have to win here. I could be wrong. Another Storm Breath Dragon's pretty great. Relic's fine. Just a redraw, I'm assuming. I'm pretty sure we won. Definitely not with 1 mana are we dying. Do we want to animate Colonnade or do we want to play Ruined Halo? 1 mana. don't think there's anything he can do if we animate the Colonnade. So we are going to do this. I'm not going to click through my combat step. I think we probably are just going to spit out another token here. As Skred and kills this, and we still get in for 3. I don't think there's anything we lose to here. He bolted himself. Go to the kitchen finks. Now he's going to take 5. Guys, we finished up 4-1 with Old School Just Guy Geist. Hope you enjoyed the videos. I look forward to hear comments and critiques about my play, and I hope you found the videos entertaining. We'll be back with another league before too awfully long, I'm sure.